Hi, everybody. This is Michelle Grigsby, and I am one of the blog babes here with my business partner, Donna Rios. Donna, you're still here? Oh, she's having a few technical difficulties, and I think she's actually going to leave and then come right back. So, if you are watching this live, you're more than likely watching this either on our fan page or you're watching this on the Academy page. And if you're watching this on the Academy page, make sure that you are registered as at least a free member because you will get access to some trainings that we will give you as a gift for being a free member. And if you want access to some advanced trainings and some trainings that will take your business to the next level, then you need to become a pro member, and there's some huge benefits to that. For instance, you get access to our branding trainings, our social media tips trainings, as well as extra trainings that we've been doing, and you also get access to some amazing relationship marketing trainings. We've got the list building ladies. Jocelyn and Laura are doing some awesome trainings in regards to that. And we've got some great trainings inside the Academy, so you guys really need to become members in order to truly take your business to the next level if that's what you're wanting to do. And I think Donna's back. Donna?
I am back. Don't you just love technology?
Yes, we do.
Yes, I know. I know.
Your timing was perfect. You guys, I'm wearing a heavy sweatshirt today. I'm not dolled up per se. I do have my earrings on. That's about it. Because, guys, it's freezing outside. It is sub-freezing. Donna, what's it doing there in Georgia? I don't know if I want to know.
No, we're not. We're like about 37 degrees, almost 40, I guess. But that's very cold for here. This is more, the weather we have right now is more mid-January weather, where that's our, January and February are usually our coldest months of the year. So, yeah, this is a little different and frigid for a lot of people down south.
I would take 30s and 40s any day right now. It's just too cold right now. If you guys know anything about me, you know I hate the cold weather. I love the 40s and the 50s. Those are my favorite. But when it's like 20s and 10 degrees, no, sorry, go somewhere else.
You'll have to come south one day, Michelle.
Oh, I know. Oh my gosh. Guys, we're just so excited that you're here. We are really excited to bring to you what we have to share with you today. And Donna has a few things that she wants to share with you, some cool tips. We always want to give you some cool tips. You know, we always deliver on that. And then we're going to go into, you know, if you do not have a blog or a personal website, okay? When we say a blog, personal website, they're kind of the same thing. And even though you can have a website without a blog, that is not what we're referring to. We're referring to your own personalized website. We're going to get into that and how if you do not have a personalized website, depending on what kind of business you're in, you're more than likely leaving money on the table. Right, Donna?
That's so true, Michelle. I mean, that's so true. Because, you know, this is just what we talk about, what we kind of preach, I guess, if you could say that, you know, forgive my little isms, but is that, you know, your blog or your website, we're just going to consider it a blog, but when we talk about the blog, it's the blog and the website together. But that is just your central hub. It's your online address of where people can find you, and that is just so important because it's like your home. And again, it wouldn't be, you know, if I'm coming to your house, you would give me the address to be able to come to your house. Like if I ever went to visit Michelle, I would need her address to get to her house to be able to visit with her, and vice versa. Well, if I don't have so the same instance kind of goes with online. If you don't have an online address, how can you ever tell people to go visit you? Yes, you can go to Facebook, but Facebook is not yours. And we hear all the time of all the different changes that go on there. So, you know, that's why it's just so important for the blog. We can't stress it enough.
Yeah, we'll go into more detail about that too. Oh, I'm so excited, so excited. All right, Donna, do you have some stuff you want to share with us right now?
I do. I kind of, as you know, we're kind of evolving with the Blog Babes website and all that kind of stuff. And I found this really nifty tool that I wanted to share with everybody today because it's a free tool and it just adds, you know, we're all about branding. We're all about kind of creating your own little creative niche. And so you got to find little ways to kind of stand out. And so I found this nifty little website that I've used a long time ago, and I totally forgot about it till just recently. But anyways, it's where it creates live signatures. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen real quick, and I want to show you, you know, just what it does, what it can do, and you're more than welcome to go and check it out. So Michelle, can you see my screen right now?
I can.
Okay, this is of course the Blog Babes site of where we're starting and everything, but what the only reason I brought you here is because I wanted to show you, like this right here where it says the Blog Babes. Now I created on this little site that we're going to go to, and now there might be other places, or I'm sure with, you know, all the Apple products and all that kind of stuff, or now you can write on your screen if you have nice handwriting. You know, you can do a handwriting kind of example. I don't have good handwriting, so I needed something that's going to kind of stand out but look really sharp too. So anyway, so I created that there, and then in one of our blog posts, or where is it? I can't remember. I think it's on the About Us page. Let me just check real quick. And oh yeah, and so I created little signatures for Michelle and I, and all that is just a little way again to how to kind of just brand ourselves. So we're going to go here. This is going to be the site that we're going to. It's just called mylivesignature.com, and it's a really easy and simple place to go. And of course, it's telling me so let me just refresh this. But anyways, it's just a really easy place to get started on. So right now I'm just going to say I'm going to proceed, and I don't want to register or nothing like that. And right here I'm going to use their little signature creator wizard. And this is all free stuff, so you can put anything you want in here, whether it's your name or, you know, your company's name, or, you know, what your blog's name is going to be. It's going to be totally up to you. So we're just going to put the Blog Babes in there just because that's just where we're at. Now I just want you to notice all these buttons here are groups of signatures that you get to choose from, but when you scroll down, look, this is saying fonts 1 through 10, and that's 1 through 10. Well, they got up to 120 different fonts I can choose from, and you just scroll down and you kind of find the one that you're looking for. And so if you don't see nothing there, then you go up to the next one, the next group. And so this is just, you know, they're just giving you a bunch of different ways, but let's just find one that we can kind of play with. You know, and again, this is just all for a personal branding, or, you know, your blog branding, however you want to do it, but it just adds a really cool touch. So let's just say we're going to pick this one for right now. Okay, so you can see all I did was just click on the little button, and I'm going to go down to the bottom here and going to click next steps, and now I get to choose the size that I would like. So in, like, when you're choosing something like this, it's especially if you're using, you know, for any specific, you know, for whether on social media or for your blog or things like that, choose a larger size, because again, it's easier to shrink it down than it is to enlarge it. So choose a larger size. So let's say we're going to start here with number 4, or maybe we'll go to number 5. I just click on it, and I'm going to go to the next step. And now here I can change all the color. Now you want it to have a transparent background. This way you can put it on any site that you want it to be. And right here I can change the color of the text. So let's see, we're kind of... So I can either choose, you know, use the little slide, and I can choose that way of any color, or if I know the hex number color, you know, I can go ahead and put that in there. So, you know, I'll put a number in there for right now of one that I'm using. I just hit enter and it changes it. And now all the ones, you know, now they're all going to come up with the color that I want. Now I get to choose the slope, which is just the slant. You know, you can kind of see how you want it to look. So, you know, this is just really, you know, it can go really slanted if I wanted it to, but because I would use this, say, for my header or something like that, I would want it to really to have no slope. But if you were creating a signature, like when I created the signatures for Michelle and I did create them on a little slope because of the fact that most, you know, when most people write, it is on kind of a slant. So anyway, so let's just stick with slope number 1 for right now. And I'm going to go to the next step. And right here is where I can download it. And all you do is you just click here to download. You get to save it right on your computer, so it's not something you have to, you know, use Jing for to capture it. It's already going to be downloaded. It's already going to have the transparent background. And now you're able to put that in, whether it's for any email marketing, on your blog or your website, on any social media blog post, or, you know, social media posts that you use. It's just a really nifty little quick little tool that you can use to, like I said, for personal branding, to really stand out and to be different, you know, because we, you know, that's the name of the game, is to find how you can be different and how you can create, you know, have people to kind of follow you. So, Michelle, that's basically on my little, let's see, go back here. So basically that's all, you know, that was just my quick little tool. I've been kind of really sidetracked a little bit trying to get our site up and running, really, and, you know, just get it populated and all that good stuff. So I don't have a lot. We're going to let Michelle do most of the training today, but I did want to talk a little bit to kind of, you know, segue into what she's going to be sharing today, and it is all about blogging and why and how you need to create that. And one thing that I just felt to share with just a couple minutes is the fact that when you're starting a blog, you know, whatever your niche is, it doesn't really matter if you're in the healthcare, if you're in fitness, if you're in weight loss, if you're in, you know, any of those kind of things, what you're into. But when you're starting the blog, you really need to, a lot of people have a struggle just trying to get started. They don't know what to write. They don't even know what to share. They don't know. I know I saw somebody asking a question, you know, when you're starting your blog, do you keep it all business? Do you keep it all personal? How do you mesh the two? Well, my biggest advice, I guess you could be, is, or to say, is that when you have your blog is you. You want it to reflect you, just kind of like your social media presence does, but you want to be able to share things that relate to you. And because if you start where you are, and you start about just sharing you and just sharing the things that you like or what you know about already without trying to reinvent yourself, then that's going to be much easier to write about than if you're trying to write about something that you really don't know anything about, and now you're having to do a ton of research to try to sound like you're professional, or try to sound like you're really knowledgeable about whatever you're talking about. And so I just want to encourage you, you know, and the only way to kind of start developing your voice really online is through doing it. So you gotta, you know, you have to kind of push yourself a little bit, because you have to write, you have to get in front of the camera, and you have to be able to share valuable content that people want to hear. And that takes time. That takes a time element. And I know Michelle's going to talk a lot about that, you know, or at least touch on it today. So Michelle, without me rambling on anymore, go ahead and take it from there, and let's get to see what you have prepared for us today.
Hey, men. Amen. All right, guys. Very good, Donna. That was awesome. I did not know about that signature tool. Did you guys know about that? If you didn't, leave a comment. Leave a comment right below this video. We want to know, first of all, that you're here, and second of all, let us know if you found that of value. Very good, Donna. That's awesome. All right, so I'm going to really quickly share my screen. So, Donna, just let me know when you see my screen. The infinite loop.
We got you.
Okay. All right. Okay, guys, so As you know, it's really no secret that in order for you to have, a successful online business, you need to be one of three people, okay? You're either an advertising marketer, where that's where you invest money in advertising, kind of like an affiliate marketer, okay? And, you're pursuing basically what an affiliate marketer is doing is you're pursuing the buy now market. These are people that are doing Facebook ads, Google ads, where you're just basically selling a product people are going to buy on the fly, okay? Now, you see a lot of that. You see a lot of it, especially if you're in the network marketing, make money online groups. You see that people are just pushing the product. They're pushing for you to buy, buy, buy. And the thing about that, guys, is it takes a lot of time and it takes a lot of money if you're going to be investing money in advertising. If you want to lead a truly laptop lifestyle, if you're going to be an advertising marketer, then you are going to have to invest a lot of money in advertising, okay? Another type of marketer is, and I know that you guys have seen these, is an email marketer. An email marketer is somebody that, their number one goal is to capture leads by using what's called an email autoresponder service. It's like a lead capture system, which means basically you're going to be communicating with your prospects exclusively through email, and you can establish a relationship with your prospects using this, but there's still that missing piece, right? Where on the emails you're going to be, where you're going to be putting out content, and only the people that are on your list are going to see this content. Does that make sense? And then another type of marketer is relationship marketers. This is where you're using social media to establish relationships, Facebook, fan pages, your personal profile, groups, Twitter, LinkedIn. And realistically, this can really take a long time, and you are relying on, your personal conversations and recent, updates to establish relationships. And this is a great, great way to create, relationships with people. But as you all know, this is a lot of grunt work. I mean, it's a lot of grunt work. It's a lot of work, but it also can be highly effective in creating relationships. Okay, and what I want to talk to you about. Oh man, I wasn't using my slideshow with this. What I want to talk to you guys about is I want to talk to you about all of the above, okay? So imagine having a place where your prospects can visit you, learn more about you, and also allows you to accomplish all of the above. And this is ideal for establishing long-term relationships, okay? And as Donna even said, and I'm not going to lie, starting a blog does not come with certain challenges, you guys. First you have to consider, how are you going to set it up? And then you need to think about, what are you going to write about? Donna, you touched on that quite a bit. And then you need to figure out, how you're going to find the time to actually do it. And then, of course, there's certain obstacles that you'll need to overcome if you want to make your personal website a success. And this is usually the point when people give up. This is where 95% of people give up. And guys, we just want you to know, we get it. We've been there. I personally have created several blogs, okay? My very first blog is actually still active, and it was in the weight loss niche, okay? And I was really active on it. I got to the point where I was getting hundreds of hits a day, which I was just thrilled with, But I didn't know some of the things that I know now. I was not utilizing social media and some of these other things that we can teach you. I was strictly using SEO, search engine optimization, and it was hard to start getting that many visitors. But it's no secret that you have a lot on your plate when it comes to online marketing, whether it's, keeping up with Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram, Pinterest. And I just want you to know, starting a blog does not have to be an added burden to your online marketing strategy. And in fact, you guys, it's quite the opposite. Creating a blog can actually help alleviate some of your biggest marketing pain points. So when you look at the stuff that you're already doing on sites like Facebook and Twitter, isn't coming up with great content one of your biggest challenges? Well, having a blog allows you to create that content in a central location. Like Donna was saying, it's like your central hub, it's your home. And what you're able to do is you're able to share it with your subscribers, your fans, and your followers without any additional work. So not only will you have the flexibility to create better, more engaging content than a typical update on social media, but you'll also have the opportunity to get more value out with every piece of content that you create. Donna, does that make sense?
Oh, that definitely makes sense, Michelle. I mean, you can't, you're, if many people when they first start online, many people when they first start online, they think that, let's start with Facebook and then we'll take Facebook stuff and post it to our blog, when really it's just the opposite. You really should take your blog stuff, your posts, the things that you create, and share them, and there's plugins that do this automatically for you, and share them, and it'll go across all your social media channels.
Fantastic. Yeah. And also, yeah, I mean, you can utilize your blog to do advertising. You can use your blog to capture emails. You can use your blog to build relationships, like I said, all of the above, right? So let's see, what's next on the slide? All right, so let me explain. Blogging can help you get discovered online, okay? I'm going to explain to you some benefits. Having a website or a blog, you literally have the potential by having a blog to help you and your business get discovered by a much wider audience online, okay? You guys, this is seriously a huge opportunity. I mean, I get hits to my blogs from YouTube. I get hits to my blog from SEO. I get hits to my blog from Twitter, from Pinterest, from Facebook, and I also get hits to my blog from my email. I mean, it's all like spokes of a wheel coming together, okay? And what's cool about that is they get to know me, all right, which kind of gets me to the next one. I'm totally lost on my notes. Sorry, guys. All right. The next one is blogging lets you personalize. Excuse me, blogging matters because you matter. Gosh, I've totally lost my train of thought. Guys, if you already have customers, just remember that even though they may love your products, okay, the truth of the matter is they really love you. And since customer relationships are the single biggest advantage that entrepreneurs, you and I, have over large competitors, blogging is an invaluable way for potential customers to get to know, like, and trust you. So what you're doing is you're deepening connections with them. And not only that, but you're deepening your connections with your existing customers, okay? Blogging lets you personalize your business. Now, like on our blogs, okay, there's an About Me or an About Us page. And guys, that page is super important. If you Google the 5 pages that you absolutely have to have on your blog, the most important one, at least the second most important one besides your actual blog itself, is your About You page, because it's a great way for you to express what your main values are. It's it goes a step further by letting you personalize your ideas. And I know I'm repeating a lot of the things that Donna said, but we just cannot harp on this enough. I mean, the huge benefit, once again, of having a blog is it humanizes your business, and it makes your company, which is you, more engaging, relatable, and trustworthy. So it's like a personal invitation for customers or potential business partners to get to know you better. And by making yourself available to them, your bond becomes stronger. And it's also a great way, you guys, to allow, to keep the people that are visiting your blog, to keep them informed. It's important to keep your customers and prospects up to date on any recent developments about you and your business. And even if you're already using social media for quick updates, a blog will give you the space that you need to go beyond the basic day-to-day happenings. So whether you're sharing like industry expertise or just personal anecdotes, your posts show your true dedication to your business. And also, like I said, allows you to communicate your values. You can showcase your own expertise, share your experience as a business owner or as a business builder. And that's another thing too, is if you have a team it's really important for you to be sharing that on your blog, because that is a huge selling point on people joining you, is that they see that you're part of a team. Because a lot of people will be like, are you going, is this person going to support me? Am I going to get the support I need as well? And that's really, really important too. Okay. All right, so let's get serious, you guys. If you are serious about creating great content, okay, having a blog is more important today than ever before. And what we're going to do in another one of our trainings is we're going to actually discuss with you the things that you need to consider when starting a blog. But we've ran out of time in today's training. So what we'd like to do, though, is we would like to invite you, especially if you're an Academy member, a member of the Academy, go to theblogbabes.com/register. And what that will do is that will give you access to all of the trainings that we've been doing on these Hangouts, and that will give you access to all of them. In addition to that, doesn't include some of the personalized trainings that we've done inside the Academy, but that will give you access to some of the previous Hangouts that we've been doing that include a lot of tips and tricks. And we would like to invite you to do that, but definitely stay tuned for our next blogging training, where we're going to talk to you about, like I said, the things that you need to consider when starting a blog. Donna, do you have anything to add?
No, I think that was everything. You just hit everything right, like the nail on the head, Michelle. It was just very concise and to the point. And again, we can't stress this enough. And no matter how many trainings that we do, we're always going to come back to this, because it is to get, because we want to educate people. We want to be able to educate people online to be able to create a massive market for themselves. And the only way that you can do that is through, creating your own or having your own blog. So, Michelle, awesome training, like always.
Oh, thanks. So we're going to do our social media tips on Friday, and we're going to share with you some really cool strategies, and then we'll do another blogging training next Tuesday. And until then, we bid you adieu, and thanks a lot for visiting, guys.